Hey guys, welcome back to the Trading Truth YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be continuing our series on um, prop firm strategy development with Trading Truth market structure. Okay, so let's get started. So if you remember, like in the last episode, we added these trades. You know, long trade, short trade, depending on the trend line. But what we were missing and like what we weren't adding was the volume. You know, we need very good volume analysis in order to uh, build high probability trading system. Okay, that's why you're seeing something new in the chart right now, and this is this one. You see, I have actually labeled this wave volume. You know, you see this wave volume. It's labeled over there. This one labeled over here. Sorry, um, this one is this one. Okay, down wave, up wave. the the color coding works like this. So when we do wave volume analysis, okay, wave volume analysis, what happens is we are comparing two uh, down wave volume or up wave volume, and like we can actually combine them together in order to deduce what's going on. For instance, we can see like this down wave volume got increased, right, from the previous one. So I have marked, okay, there's like more effort, more result, which is like selling volume. Okay, now on the subsequent, if you see on the down wave, now the volume got decreased a little bit. Okay, so this is your wave volume divergence, meaning there was absorption happening here, buyers were stepping in, you know, and that's why on the less volume, uh, to the downside, price made new low, which is a divergence event. Okay, so that's why this is colored as green, meaning it's a wave volume divergence, wave volume bullish divergence. Okay, and then another color you're seeing is this one. So this is event where we are applying more effort, meaning like on this down wave there's like more volume as compared to the previous down wave, right? But the market couldn't close below this one. Instead, it closed above that. So that's your like more effort, less result. Okay. This was wave volume divergence. Effort was less, result was more. Okay. Here, effort was more, result was also more. Okay. So, and there's this event where this is a lack of interest event, meaning the selling volume was less than previous one. Hang on. Well, this one is greater than that. Um, hmm, I need to look into what's going on there. Maybe it's because of the you see, sorry, this downway is less than that. You know, saying 166B, there is some like scaling down factor inconsistency that I need to look at. Anyway, um, what this is showing is this is less than previous one, meaning it's you know, it's like lack of interest. You know, there was no interest in selling. Okay, so market goes up. All right, and same we can apply it on reverse direction. Okay, so in the reverse direction we have divergence as this one. This is your bearish divergence. Okay, this color is more effort but less result. Okay, you see it pushed much higher volume, right? Like this one, upward volume, but market couldn't go up. Instead, it just closes below this swing high. So that's there. Okay. Um, as I said, bearish divergence with less volume, it's making new high. That's your bearish divergence. And the sequence of this actually gives you a reversal pattern. Okay. So same logic applies there as well. So this is your, when the volume increases, that's your more effort, more result, right? So this is how we are going to be applying it, and as soon as I add the structure, price structure, um, you will see like where we're going to be buying is, for instance, whenever we get like bullish divergence like this one. Okay, so this is my bullish divergence. Okay, so whenever I get it between these trend lines, when the market is uptrending and this is on 3 minutes time frame, I'm gonna take that trade. Okay, so let's code this. I got separate screen here. Okay, so I'm looking at the code, and I'm gonna code it, and you will see a trade setup here. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna add uh, bring it over here. So here I'm gonna say um, show bullish wave volume divergence trade. Okay, so I'll put input dot pool false. Title I'm gonna give uh, add wave volume bullish wave volume divergence long trade. Okay, and here I'm gonna say group is gonna be long trade setup. Okay, so let's write the condition. So for bullish wave volume divergence, it's gonna be my D1 wave volume, D1 swing low volume is gonna be less than D2 swing low volume. Okay, and this will happen when downward completes. Right, so this is my bullish divergence, and bearish wave volume divergence is gonna be U1 swing high volume is less than U2 swing high volume, and up we completed, and U1 swing high price is greater than U2 swing high price. We are doing D1 swing low price is greater than less than D2 swing low price for bullish divergence. Okay, now I'll just add the condition. Here I'm gonna say um, I need to see first if my midpoint is uptrending or not. Okay, so midpoint rising. So long trade on bullish wave volume divergence. This is gonna be my midpoint is rising, and I see bullish wave volume divergence there. So that's my long trade. Short trade on bearish wave volume divergence, midpoint falling, and bearish wave volume divergence, and I want these events happening around these trend lines. Okay, either it's gonna be 2 by 1, 4 by 1, like whatever it is. I just want to make sure that it happens on the trend line. Okay, so I'll just like see this one. Okay, so crossed above ascending trend lines. I'm just gonna say crossed above this 1 by 1, right? And then just repeat this for other, or it's gonna be 2 by 1, or it's gonna be 3 by 1, or it's gonna be 4 by 1, or it's gonna be 8 by 1. So this is from um, when price is moving much faster than time. Okay, so these are that like 2 by 1, 4 by 1. This is actually showing you the price movement. Okay, you can see here price is increasing much faster within less time. Okay, so that's that. uh, Trend lines when price is greater than time. Okay, so this is that. Here I'm gonna say when time is greater than price. Okay, because this line below this 1 by 1, this is where time is dominating factor, so if this is half 1 by 2, that means price is moving, uh like if market comes around well, that means it says that for for the 2 times of time. Okay, twice of the time that occurred, you see, when it came from there to here, that means twice as much time has elapsed. Okay. Yeah, so let me just do that. This is going to be 1 by 3, this is going to be 1 by 4, this is going to be 1 by 8, and that's it. So I'll just add this confluence there. We will see a trade appearing around here. Okay, so just do this or this. All right, so let's copy that one, and we're gonna be adding um, volume confluence on the previous trade setups that we had as well. Okay, so I'll just copy this one, paste it over here, and let's see if it gives us better trade or not. I just only made the changes for long trade. I'm gonna make the change for short trade later on. Okay, so I'm just gonna save it, and you'll see um, trade setup appearing around here. Okay, so I'm gonna save it. It's loading now. And there we have it. Right. So as we can see here, it's making a bullish wave volume divergence, right? And it is around half of that while the midpoint was uptrending. So that's very important confluence to have. Okay, so I'm just gonna now run the forward testing, and we'll see. And let me actually implement the same for short trade as well, so that um, you know we can move forward with this. So I'll just do the same for descending trend lines when price was greater than time. So crossed below swing high. This is gonna be descending from highest high HDL. Okay, this is gonna be 2 by 1. Yeah, I'm like looking there, man. Like I'll just put my screen there, you know. Um, this is gonna be 3 by 1, 4 by 1, and 8 by 1. Okay, same thing, but below when time was greater than price. So this is gonna be your 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, and then finally 1 by 8. We can have 1 by 16 as well, but let's see. So whenever the trade appears for bearish divergence, we're gonna get that trade as well. So I'll just copy it there, and let's see. This is not yet, it's just still loading. We're gonna see trades around here if the market is downtrending. Okay, still saving, by the way. Let me add it again. Come here and add the trade signal. I'll add all this stuff. Okay, extend lines to the right, this one as well, and let's see. So yeah, there was a trade setup there on this one. Okay. So I'll just run it forward, and we'll see. So this was one long trade. New day starts there. Let's see if we get any trade. It's downtrending, by the way. 0.8%, 0.1. We got one trade there. You see, market went down very nicely. Almost 1% more than that. Another short trade we got there. Okay, this turned out to be, I mean, like it did went to here and then came up, then came down. Okay. So like if you enter short, like market is not trying to go down, then you should take profit there because that was your bullish divergence. You see, there that was bullish divergence, wave volume bullish divergence, and also shortening of thrust. I'll explain you guys later, but yeah, the divergence is like the signal to get exit out of your trade or enter new trade. Okay, so yeah, and sometimes this will happen where like divergence appears and then it goes to the makes new high and then like comes back down like that. Okay, so I'll be actually you know like adding those use cases later on, but let's see how it goes. Okay, I mean, the trade setups here, and by the way, I'm doing forward testing. You can see that. Okay, now it's uptrending, comes down, come to any of this, give me divergence. No, here it gives me bearish divergence. The market quickly recovers. Boom, bullish divergence, long trade there. Market goes up. So like this is all happening in one day. Okay, so like on particular day it's at least gonna give you one trade. So see, like one trade got losing, one another trade got winning trade. Okay, so like you have to be patient with this. New day got started there, up, down trending. We got bearish divergence there. The more effort less result one is also good trades. But like that should happen around like support resistance area. You see this, like more effort was just not much result to the downside. This one either, this one here as well. Bearish divergence, couple of them. New day starts. Market is downtrending. Bullish divergence there, but market is downtrending. It's not going to be much effective. More effort, less result. These trades are like, I should actually take notice of them. Like when this happens, on the when the market makes new high or new low. Hmm. So new day got started. That was previous day high as well there. Uptrending. There we got wave volume divergence and market goes up quite good. Previous day open, it's gonna reach, I think, high is also there. So the point of adding this into the indicators is like because it's actually solving a lot of problems that we might get in the future because see, the important thing that we can do here is, we are combining volume with price. Okay. And as we are adding them in the price itself, price structure is actually speaking to us, like, um, you know what is what the volume is doing, like what are the intent of these big traders that are getting in the market. Okay. So yeah. See, another bullish divergence, market goes up, right? Really good. And if we had added um, this one, long target, okay, you would have seen that it reached TP1, and that's where it stopped, right? So let me add that. Long short both target I'm gonna add. Okay. So I need to plot the labels. All right, there we go. If we had entered here, took our profit there, there's like 1.33% gain, yeah. I'm thinking of adding like another trades like this, more effort, less result, which, dips down below, closes above with high volume, like that. You know, it happened on this half trend line as well. So, you know, yeah, let's continue. TP2 also got hit. Now, if like distribution happens, it can go down really good. By the way, guys, I actually made like really huge improvements to the trading truth indicator, trading truth concept. So if I apply it on 3 minutes chart on Bitcoin, you would see, uh, you know, these improvements and trade setups that it takes. For instance, gives trades around here. You can actually come here and add trades to your liking. As like here, I have added accumulation events in markup phase, right? So distribution trades are gonna be on distribution, um, if we get any here, see long trade there, long trade here, another long trade there. Why it is only showing long trade? I should also get short trade, right? And distribution short trades, yes, it's there. Hmm. Yeah, there we go. Couple of short trades as well. Yeah. Again, if you want access to this indicator, you can actually visit the course website, um, which actually explains how to use this indicator. Yeah. Let's continue. Did we get any trade around here? This was the only trade that we got. Let's continue. Another trade that turned into loss. But the logic was right. See, it came bit late, earlier, sorry, but no, no worries. I mean, like we will get next trade. Keep in mind that this is on 3 minutes chart. You'll definitely see a lot of volatility. See how it reached like TP2 and then quickly reverses back. Yeah, I think like next focus would be this, like this sort of trade, where like there's like a lot of effort on the upside, but market closes down below. Mm. See here we got uh, bullish divergence, but the market was trending down. Okay. That's why I didn't give a trade there. New day starts. It's uptrending. There we get a divergence signal. Then came down here. So like we might need to add confluence factor in this one, you know, like adding support confluence as well, like that. Here as I come, trade signals, add bullish wave volume divergence long trade. I mean, it's already showing that. It's going sideways, more effort, more result. Another bullish divergence there, but it wasn't near the trend line. Like I think we can do one thing. Um, okay, it didn't even reach like TP1 for that one. It was like very high up there. TP1 got reached. Bullish divergence, but it didn't quite closes above this trend line. That's why it didn't give signal there. I think this is a good opportunity to add this trade. You see, more effort, but there's not much result. Okay, so let's add that. Says that, and then previous one there. Okay, I'm gonna add that one here. Hmm. Previous one high. Okay. Let me add for the short trade. This is gonna be more effort, less result. Okay. On upward short. It's gonna be my U1 swing high volume is greater than U2 swing high volume. Okay. We can add the magnitude later on. But what I wanna check And I want to check is if that close of that one is less than previous one high or not. Okay, and the current high is greater than previous one high, which is always the case. Hmm. And this is gonna be right. So we added that more effortless result on wave volume short trade. So I got this one and it closes below previous high. Let's see if we get shorted over there or not here. Because I saw like this one is holding really good. There we have it. But it's giving a lot of trade setups, which is not good. Why is that? Let's see if this works. Still giving me a lot of signals. Why is that? Captured high is greater than that. And let me see. The fix. We completed close. It's below that one, right? Can I plot historical STF levels here? No. Hmm. It's basically giving me trade on every more effortless result. I need to debug that. Why is that the case? Oh yeah, no. One swing high is greater than this, right? Close is less than previous one high, and it's higher highs, and we got completed. So why? Hmm. This doesn't make any sense. Let me do something. Uh, oh yeah, okay. Now I got it. And U1 swing high price should be equal to captured STF high, right? There we go. See, we got the trade there. More effort, less result. More effort, less result. Okay, there again. And I can replicate the same for short, like for when the market makes low like that, with more effort, more result. Okay, and the close is above the previous um, low. Okay, so let's move forward and see how it's working. Okay, all right, so like it's coming down. Previous day high. For these trades, like as sooner you get the profit on the way completion, it's better. That's what it seems like. And also you can see like there's more effort on the downside, but there's not much result. That's also showing that buyers are stepping in. Okay, this is pretty much like uptrending market. And like you can just like book your profit until unless market closes about new week got started. What is this midpoint? See, bearish divergence we got there. Market comes. How fast it went down, Give me bullish divergence. Come on. TP2 got hit. See, that's why I didn't had that trade, because as the market uptrends, it's like it doesn't work that much. Okay, but technically, like this should be closing below the previous one, then only it should give me trade. Let me see. Previous historical midpoint high, current high, previous one high, two high, captured one, and STF high changed. Hmm. It's the midpoint, right? Yeah. Captured the previous one. Previous one high. Trying to overcome this wrong trade, let's just continue. See, we got bullish divergence there. Market goes up. Boom. Another bullish divergence. That's why, like, volume confluence is much better than other um, technical indicator confluence. So new day starts. Got short trade over there. The market is going up, then like down there. Let's quote the more effort, less result on the for the bull side. Okay, so I'll just do that here. This is kind of like mean reversion kind of strategy. Okay, so closes above previous low when my down wave has completed, and um, STF midpoint has changed. You see the midpoint went down a little bit from there. See this one here. The logic is, as I extend this line, we made new low, but market goes up, closing below above that, with more high volume in the previous one, but the result was less. It didn't went down much, just closed within that range of that previous low. So that, and D1 swing low price is gonna be captured STF low, and then um, what else? And the close is greater than previous one low. Okay, more effort, less result on down wave, long trade. This is gonna be when hmm, just more effort, less result on down wave. Okay, so this is gonna be my D1 wave volume, swing low volume is greater than D2 swing low volume. Okay, and what else? I mean, that's it, like for this one. Down we completed, right? Okay, so close is about this, and more effort, less result on down way. So let's see for long trade as well, if we'll get that trade there or not. Here, here as well. Yeah, let me see the way. Did we get a trade there or not? No. Okay. Just continue and see, like, because the trade also got vanished from there. Like there must be some error or something. Why wouldn't okay, hang on. It's there, right? So what's the issue? Let me add it again. For some reason it's not it added now. Let me enable the trade. And this is strange actually. I don't get it. Like, why would it not show me the trade, you know? Let me add it again. So we added that. Now it's showing me the trade. Bullish divergence, that one. Another bullish divergence. Another bullish divergence here. All right, I think bullish divergence. I think we'll get some bearish divergence trade because market is downtrending, you know. From the start of the day, it's just going down -3%. Some bearish divergence we got, but it wasn't on the trend line. Yeah, this was there, but still not on the trend line. There we got new day starts. This was 2024 10th of December. We got bullish divergence, market comes down because they start, you know, structure gets developed. All right, now as like this is 2.6% down, we will, if we get any opportunity, I'll just enable this. bearish divergence we got. We quickly overcome the some short trades. Yeah. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. um, let's see if we get another long trade, and then like I'll close it off, but the point of this video was to like add some confluence, like volume confluence, in the trading strategy, which have like much more reliability than other indicators. Okay, you can do the same with RSI, by the way, RSI divergence, all this stuff, but it's not that reliable. Bullish divergence. Let me extend these lines. Long short target, their levels. So TP2 got hit. We're waiting for TP3. TP3 also got hit. TP4 as well. So the day is complete. Now if the distribution comes, this is a good time for the distribution to come. Bearish divergence there. Yeah, it's making new high. A lot of bearish divergence. New day starts here. Let's see how this one goes. Got bullish divergence, quickly stopped out because it was the start of the structure, basically an Asian session. Here we got good trade there. If you had entered trade, profit was there. New low got made on this one. Right, I'll just add one more trade where like if this line high is pointing here and the candle closes there, that would be my trade. Okay, so I'll just add one more trade there. This is 21. Swing low price is less than, um, descending one by one, that. Okay, or I can just say cost above swing low, that. Okay, and D1 swing low price is less than equals to um, captured STF low. Okay, long trade on descending one by one projection. Let's see if we get that or not there. So I just saved it. We'll see if we get a trade here or not. We get trade, but like lots of trade. Why is that? Oh yeah, I didn't added the completion. Now it's gonna give me good trade, and the close should also be greater than, well, it is already calculating that, so I don't need to do that. See, we got one trade here, right? that was the that was the logic basically, you know. And I can do the same for short trade. Imagine like if this line market goes like that, make high and then comes, so this is telling you that like, okay, market is going to come down from there. Okay, so I can add the short trade there as well. If we get one by one projection, all right, I just saved it. Now in the future, if we get that sort of trade, we'll get a signal, you know. So let's continue. Bearish divergence. We would have gotten one trade there if it like closed above there, you know. Previous day open, comes down there, previous day close, then it goes up, gives me bearish divergence, bullish divergence, new day starts, and boom. Another bullish divergence. I might need to like add some confluence of support, you know, because what we are noticing is like it's coming to like previous day close or like this higher time frame level, and from there it's, you know, uh, doing its reversal. Okay, so let's see. TP1 got hit, support, boom. TP2 will get hit. There we got the trade, right? Short trade. I mean, this should have given me short trade. No, here. Hmm. I just made one quick change. This should have given me one trade here, you know. After this, we're gonna call it a day. See, right there, it gives me the trade. Okay, so like that trade is based on this trend line one by one coming upside, and when the market, like, you know, retraces that, it's gonna come down, and that's what we see there. Okay, so yeah. All right, guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you guys um, like this live demo of like whatever I'm building here, you know, and applying it in the chart. So basically, this sort of strategy, I'll be applying it later on the prop from trading. Okay, I'll add some alert, and it's gonna give me a notification on my mobile or trading you, and then we're gonna be taking that trade and executing it in the prop firm account. Okay, so that's all for this video. All right, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, why it's giving me trade here? Okay, because of this. Yeah, I just removed that um, wrong condition. All right, anyway, we can apply it on any time, any market as well. Let me apply it on gold, see if we get any trade there. Got a couple of trades there. Long trade, long trade here, short trade there. Market goes up there, like, you know, short trade here, long trade there, short, long. So there you have it, guys. Okay, wave volume is like very important, you know, and uh, I hope to see you guys in the next one. So thank you.